It's been an amazing 5 days for me.
Learn things that I never expected to learn.
A lot of really cool knowledge bombs.
Such a life-changing experience for me.
I have learned so much. I love the community, love the engagement.
This is such an incredible and vibrant community.
I'm just totally blown away with what I've learned. The people that I've met.
He brought the big guns out for this 5-day marathon. He brought in big people with big ideas.
And in 3 days, I feel that, wow, the learning is just incredible.
It's really transformed what opportunities and
Okay, let's get on with it. Ken Krell here. I help people create masterful, profitable, and exciting digital events and stay sane in the process. That's the key. Today's topic, why it's going to suck and why that's totally terrific. Over the past few days, I have produced a number of different events, and a number of my friends and students and associates have been doing the same. And I will tell you that before you do your first event, you will enter, this is just part of the process, you will enter a state of panic. That is correct. You will go absolutely batshit crazy. It is part of the process. You will question, should you do it or not? Should you quit? Should you go ahead? I don't have an audience. I do have an audience. What do I say to them? Oh my God, I'm not qualified. You are going to go absolutely cuckoo nuts out of your mind. It is the process. It is the process. I spoke to a friend earlier this morning on the way to the gym. It's early morning here. I just came back from the gym, got caught in the rain, and you're seeing it just as it is. I was going to do this as I was walking down the street, but frankly, I left my glasses at home and I couldn't see how to do the little StreamYard stuff on the iPhone. But here's the scoop. You got to get the first one done. You have to go ahead and get the first one done. And maybe it's not perfect, but it is. It's absolutely perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Don't you agree, Nancy? Doesn't this ring home for you? It's so simple and so easy to think, oh my gosh, I gotta quit. Or I gotta push my dates back to another 6 months so I can build an audience. Doesn't matter. We did a couple events earlier this week, some of my protege students, and we had light audiences. But the transformation for the presenters, the transformation for the speakers, the transformation for those incredible people who put their hearts on the line to share. These people don't regret it for a minute. They went nuts. They did. They were terrified. They were excited. They were beside themselves. Even right now, I've got an event that we're going live on in a few hours, and my team, it's their first event. I don't have the link yet. You don't go live for 3 hours. Relax. We're not giving you the link early, because if we give you the link early, you'll lose it. We don't do things until they're needed. It's called just-in-time production. Have the faith. And also, I'll tell you this too. When you're doing an event, any kind of an event, even if you're not ready, do it anyway, because magic will happen. Turn the camera on. You're going to show up. You're going to show up. If you're confident in who you are, if you're confident in what your message is, you'll be able to get it across. If all your scripting was gone, you'll still perform. You'll still perform. There you go, Dean Hankey. Perfectly imperfect. Just do it now and serve your way to success. 100% true, my friend. 100% true. Bottom line is this. I tell people this all the time. Listen up. Listen carefully. Write this down. It's not perfect, but it is. It's totally perfect because you're totally perfect. And yeah, so not ready. I got it. My first event was not ready. And I look back at it now and I'm like, what the hell did I do? But you can't do version 2.0 until you have version 1.0. Look back at the first iPod and you think, my God, the thing is big and just like it's glunky and all this and the turnkey turn wheel. But that was revolutionary. Now, we're at high technology with these guys. It's a different game and it goes so fast. So get your first one done. Get it in the bag. Have the courage, go through it. And again, you want a little hack? You want a little hack right now so that you're not embarrassed by your numbers? Are you ready? Come on, come closer to me. I'm going to bring the mic over here. Come closer. Here's the hack. If you're doing Zoom and you're doing Zoom meetings, the numbers in the meeting are listed so everyone can see it. But if you have small numbers and you're embarrassed about it, then transfer to Zoom Webinar. Zoom webinar doesn't give you the numbers or doesn't give your attendee the numbers. So while you can't do breakout rooms and other things, and you can't see your attendees on screen as you would with Zoom meeting, Zoom webinar protects your ego from what is possible to maybe embarrass you. So that should give you a little bit of a better sense of what you can do to sort of save face. Relax. It's going to be okay. Just get it done. We had a team earlier this past week, did their first event. After it was over, they were in tears. Yeah, you do lose the interaction, Nancy, but not necessarily. That's why you have chat. And frankly, if you have 6 people in your event, what interaction do you have anyway? So still do what you need to do to give yourself the comfort of not being embarrassed if you want. All right. It's particularly if you're trying to make an impression. So that's a choice, but it's a choice that you have. You can choose to go either way. Okay. So I'm just giving you an escape valve to eliminate some of the pressure that you may have, right? That's the whole idea. Here's the thing. You do have options. You do have options, but you don't have the option to not do it. Not if we're working together. Your job is to get the job done. Get it done first. As I was starting to say before I got distracted in my own brain here, we had an event earlier this past week. We had 3 charming, amazing women on tap with the also chocolatey good Dean Hankey, who is somewhere here around. And I will tell you that the difference in their entire soul shifted from before to after. Now they're unstoppable. There's no nerves anymore. And trust me, there will always be nerves before an event for all of us. Okay, for all of us. But I will tell you this. Their response was, when's the next one? You know, it's like going on a roller coaster, right? You get on a roller coaster, there's a little bit of anticipation. Then as it goes up, you're like, holy shit, what now? Or holy crap, you know, holy guacamole, what's next? And then you go to the precipice and you're about to go over and you go, get me out of here. And then down you go, woo! You get off the roller coaster and you go, when's the next one? Let's go back. Well, that's what this is. That's what this is. It is a roller coaster. And your first one, because you're going into the unknown and you're thinking all the things that could happen to you, I can tell you this, nothing's going to happen to you. You will survive this. You will, exactly, Dean. It was amazeballs. It really was. It was such a pleasure and such an honor to serve not just our audience, but also our presenters. It was, Dean and I were going back and forth, texting each other during that particular event. So proud of them, so proud of them. They're really crushing it. It was great. And even that when one of them had an emotional moment during her presentation and she was concerned about it, it was magic. All of us that watched were like, this is who she is. This is her soul showing itself. The vulnerability transformed the audience. So be who you is. Be who you is. And that's a technical term. Is a technical term. And your audience is going to love you. As imperfect as you may be. Because we're all imperfect. I mean, here I am just outside came in from a rainstorm. The hair's not exactly perfect, but it is because I'm here. What's the alternative for me not to do this and share this with you? You have a gift to give to people. So don't shortchange your community. Don't shortchange your world, because what you have to say can change lives. You may not even realize it, but if you put a smile on someone's face right now and they pass it on to somebody else, you have no idea what the ripple effect is going to be. For real. All right, I've got to get in the shower because I have an event to produce for today. And I want you to know that you are fantastic. Yeah, as Dean says, no one dies, no one gets pregnant. And that's obviously a technical term as well. Just do it anyway. I tell people just to Nike it. Just to Nike it. So my dear friend, watching this right now, whether it's live or on Memorex, understand this. You can do this. Absolutely. You have it within you. It's what you were born to do. You have a message inside of you. Share the message. Don't hide. Get it out as imperfect as it may be. There are those that are tired of my kitchen backdrop. Get over it. This was faster and easier. And for me to start moving things around so it would be different, you know what? I'd rather get the message out than not. Same thing. Just give your heart. People love that. They love that about you. All right. That's it. Francesca, yay, nice to see you. Have a great event. Thank you for this. Yes, you know what? We will have a great event, and you will too. There's only way to have a great event. What is it? What do you think it is? How do you have a great event? You do the darn event. And with that said, I love you. Thanks for watching. Pass this on to your friends. Oh my goodness, I forgot to invite you. Holy mackerel. There was a purpose to this thing as well. Let me go pop this onto the screen right now. We're running a series of webinars coming up over the next couple of weeks before we launch our next Pride event. Actually, it's being launched now, but it happens. Mark these dates down. December 4th, 5th, and 6th. All day. It's our 3-day event. This is version 2.0. And it's going to be miraculous. And it will be miraculous when you are there. So if you go to joinpride.com right now, you'll be able to grab yourself a ticket. Use coupon code PRIDE97. Exactly, Francesca. Just do it. Exactly right. Just do it. Join our Pride event. We will have a couple of webinars coming up. I'll be doing them daily, and I'll be posting those links shortly. I should have done that before I got on with you live, but I was so in the moment to share this with you. And that's it. So check it out. Joinpride.live. Use coupon code PRIDE97. You'll thank me for that. And do it now if you want to get your swag on time for the event. The swag box it's crazy good. Okay, my dear friends, love you to pieces. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Cindy, good to see you. So now everyone's waking up. It is early morning here in Sydney, Australia. Actually, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, big hugs, big love. You got this, you guys. Talk soon.